Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Workbench. I want to say thank you, everyone who has followed those affiliate links down there below in the description and comments. You enabled me to get this from the Amazons. Yes, I'm putting it right back into the channel, so please follow those affiliate links. So, I have this fantastic, way cool MEUS, I think, is how it's pronounced. I pronounce everything wrong, and I really don't care that I pronounce it wrong. But anyway, I got one of these things for the TRX 4M. I'm going to open it up. We're going to see what it's all about, so we can create a build series on this thing. I have got all of the cool stuff to put in this thing. I'm quite excited to see how it runs. Look at that. It came with these things. I went ahead and got the Bill's Workbench colors. I know. Huh. Lots of work. This is heavy. Oh, that's the steering turnbuckles. Look at all these great little screws. It came with the suspension links. All of the other great parts. Stickers. Lots of stickers. Holy moly. But this wasn't sponsored by them. This was sponsored by you. So thank you again very much. It didn't cost you anything more. Click on those links. Alright, so there's the instructions on how to put this thing together. I'm going to go ahead and look this over and see what parts I need to complete this. And I'll be right back. Alright, I got everything laid out here with the parts I think I'm going to need. I've got some tires and rims. These are from a different project, but they're going to work great. They are for a TRX4 and they are brass and they are quite heavy. I have the Furitech Venom motor with electronic speed control. I have a radio link transmitter, or receiver rather. I have a brass little bottom bracket, some steel drive shafts, some donor parts from my old K10 truck, and I have a nice servo, and I have a bearing kit. I don't know if I'm going to need the bearing kit because I think I already put the bearings in here, but I've got a bearing kit just in case I had that set aside. So these are the parts that I've added to the kit. These are the parts that came with the kit. And it came with a lot of stuff. You really only need a donor truck and the kit. You don't need to go out and buy all the other stuff. But hey, let's build a cool car, right? So we'll get started with step number 1. And step number 1 is going to be building, it looks like the front end. And then step number 2 looks like it's building the back part. So we're going to get started with those two. I'm going to get this cleaned up. So I'll only have the parts I need on the bench. It makes it easier for me. And because, you know, it's all about me. And I'll see you back here about right now. You know, one of the nice things about having a 3D printer is, I thought to myself, I need something to hold these screws on, because look at how many different size screws there are. So I printed out some trays. Look at that. An hour later, I had some trays. Anyway, let's get started on this. This is going to go this way. This thing goes like that. That wire thing goes in there. This thing goes somewhere under there, like that, and then this bumper goes like this. We can see we have some different size screws here. We have an M1.4 times 3. That means that it's 3 millimeters long, and it's 3 millimeters long from the inside of the head to the edge. So it doesn't include the width of the head. So 3 mil. That's probably this one. That's indeed this one. So these are the 3 mils. Now which size Allen is that? Is that a 1.27? Or is that a 9.9? Yeah, 1.3 is better. That's why you got to have all sorts of different size Allen wrenches. Alright, we're going to start with this guy. We're going to put this here like so. And then this in here like that. Yep, that's indeed correct. So get that screwed up. So as it starts to thread, that's when you back up your torque a bit, because you don't want to strip it out. And then we need the lights onto here. So that's these lights. They've pre-wired the lights for us, which is kind of nice and kind of not nice. We're going to find out how we like the wires when we are done. And that's going to go in like that. And that's probably the 3 mil. No, that is, yep, those are the 3mm screws. Okay. Then we got that on. And then this goes on to here. Like that with the 5 mil. Through the top ones, okay. So we need some 5 mil. And it's through that one. So it's through this one here. And into that, yeah. Okay. Now we need the bumper. And those are also 5s. Okay. And there we go. That is step 1 complete. That wasn't too bad. Step 2 looks fairly easy. It's 3 things. And they are, these are by 10 mil. So that's probably these guys. There they are. So I need 2 by 10s. I need 4 by 10. Okie dokie, Smokey. Okay, step 2. I've got the part where I need it to be. You need to make sure that this curvy part like this, little curvy part there, that's up, so that's the top. That's still the top, but that's where this connects in here like this. Alright, on the shock towers, you need to make sure that this part here, the part that comes up a little bit, is towards the inside. Okay, and then the wheel goes on. See where it wants to sit. So sit at the last hole. Okay, we shall put it in the last hole. Okay. All right. There we go. Part 2 is done. Now we'll do part 3. And those are by 3s. So those are little baby screws. And those lights are attached here. Those will go in like that. And there's 2 screws. A spot here and a spot there. And then we connect the... Oh my god, I decapitated them. Alright, let's put those on first. These are the 6s, which are these guys. And 2.5 by 6. Okay. Alright, got our lights done. And we got our heads on. Go there, and these are 4 by 5 mil. We need 4 of those. And the front will go on. Alrighty, look at that. Step 4, putting on the sides. So let's take a look. We just put on the 2 sides with 1.4 by 8s, which are these guys. I'm going to start at one end. Well, I'm going to start at one end and work my way down, because then I won't get a gap in the middle. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to start at one end and then go to here and here and work my way down, because if I go to this end, I may get this to bow out. I don't want that to happen. I want it to be nice and flat. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this screwed up, and I'll meet you at the other end. I am back. I got the sides on now. I need to put on the top and the lights. It's kind of hard to see those two things at first, but they are there and they are in this step. So we are going to put in the lights first because I want them to go underneath, the wires to go underneath. They're going to go, I'm going to thread them through here and then here like that. And then those need to have a flathead screw that is 1.4 by 8. So it's these guys right here. These are actually countersunk screws. Oh, and those are Phillips. It'd be really long. Oh, I guess they go into, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then the top goes in with this part towards the back, and those are by 8s. So these things on here, there's two little spots here, those go down like this. These two little circly things go up. All right. Now we get the body. There's some clips and a lever. And those are M2 by 5. Okay. Those go like this. Like so. Okay, so those go on like that. So they're towards the front. And then we put these in. Whoops, we gotta put it in correctly. Duh. And you slide in. Oh, that's a much better fit. And then in the back, this little lever goes through that. In the back, this happens. And it's very difficult to see on camera. Alright, you gotta get this lever so that it's perfectly pointing backwards to get it to fit. It just pops right in. And then you slide it towards the driver's side of the car. You don't have to force it at all. It just pops right in. So look at that. Alright, in this next episode, because this one was pretty long, we are going to put in the suspension and the electronics and see about making this thing go. Thank you for watching. This content was not sponsored by MEUS. I got this from my affiliate link credits got me this. If you're interested in one of these, I'll have affiliate links down below where you too can purchase one of these from Amazon. It won't cost you any more or any less using the affiliate links, but it does help support the channel. So thank you.